Hey guys, welcome. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure. We get to do this again every single week. It's just throwing it out there, the podcast. Oh my goodness. Look who we're joined by. What a shocker. It's Danny. Say what's up, Danny.
Hi.
It's Talia.
Hey y'all.
It's great to see you. Melissa, how are you?
Hi.
Yes, and I'm Cherise. And it's just a pleasure to be here today. And we're going to go into what our topics are. But before we do that, how is everyone doing?
I'm doing fantastic. When you
Good.
said how are you, good to see you. Do you know those people who are always like, and good to be seen? What is that? What is that?
Yes, you're like, yeah,
That's what we're doing. Okay.
you're right. You're sharp. I think that's a sharp person, a person who's with it. You know, like I love people that have something to say for everything that is being said. I'm not totally in tune with everything all the time to be that sharp because I'm just
Not.
out here living my life. I love it. All right. So, Danny, do you want to talk about what our show is going to be about today?
Sure. So this week we are continuing with our celebration of female musicians from the 80s and 90s. There are so many, it was so hard to narrow it down. So what we're going to do, we're just going to throw out an artist and then discuss the best of their artistry. So there's a
Love
lot
that.
to talk about. I think last time we got through 3 artists. Our original plan was 4. We started with a list of 18.
18.
We're not even going to go
No, I
there
think
right
and
now.
I think it might be to 20 now. I think our 18 list went up to 20.
And we
This could
have
go-
those
Mhm.
questions, right? Like the best song, best.
Yes, so we are
Can you-
going to look
okay.
at their best song, video, vocals, performance, dancing, lyrics. So we're going to try to look at all of it and just pick out the best of each of those artists. So this is going to be fun. It's like a whole episode long versus, okay? So
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
going to be great. And I think we should dive right in because we need to
Okay.
see if we can do more than 3 today. Let's see what happens.
I
Before
hope
we
I'm,
get
I hope I'm up
started,
for it.
Sharice, you got something you want to tell them about subscribing and such?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. As per usual, what we need you to do is like, share, follow, subscribe, all the things, because we need your support. We need your help if you still want us to keep giving this content, this fire content. And we appreciate you. Thanks for watching and listening.
Right.
And
Right.
listening.
Let's do
Yes.
this, y'all.
So let's get started. So we are going to start. Let me make sure I say this right.
I don't know why
Start
y'all have so
with
much trouble.
salt and pepper. Okay,
Salt
that is
and
what
pepper.
we're
See,
starting
Sort,
with.
sort.
And
So y'all, we've been saying, some of us on
No,
this,
no, no, no.
some of us,
Some of
on
us.
this
What?
podcast
What's with the finger?
have been saying
It's my work.
salt and the pepper. Not
Nope.
because we don't know that it's salt and pepper. It's just you get so used to saying the word pepper, and it's not like, they're on the
Pepper.
radio right now.
Maybe it's because I'm not a lady of the kitchen, so I don't really. Pepper is not something that I'm always talking. Like I don't need to put salt and pepper on my food because I'm not in there cooking anything, right? Maybe that's the reason.
ma'am,
I have a question.
I
Maybe.
want to. I just want to say shout out to the phrase "lady of the kitchen."
Can I ask what is a lady of the kitchen?
I'm not
exactly?
sure.
Lady that likes
but I
a lady
enjoy
that
it.
likes to cook.
I heard that.
A lady
term
who
before.
enjoys the kitchen.
Shout out to Lady of the Kitchen
All
because
the
we're gonna.
ladies of the kitchen.
All the ladies of the kitchen. I call them ladies of the kitchen. The people who like to be in there cooking.
Sharice, no.
It don't only have to be ladies. It's men of the kitchen too. I've known some of those men of the kitchen.
So is it ladies and like gents of the kitchen? Or
That sounds cute.
gents
Let's put
of
it on
the
a shirt.
kitchen?
Let's put it on our shirt. Let's put it on a shirt.
Merch is
I've
coming.
perfected
Merch
that.
is coming.
You've
Ladies of the
perfected
kitchen.
the
Lady
warming
of the
the
kitchen.
hands.
Ladies and gents
I
of the
perfect
kitchen.
and
The
the
fondling
so now I
preparation.
know that there's also a chin lift that goes
Oh.
with it because
Really?
you got to
Oh.
be like I'm looking at you from the top.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
Oh no, you've
Chin
added.
lift.
You're adding stuff to that.
And the eyebrows and
Mm.
the wanting
I
look
see
in
all
the
that.
eyes.
It's
yeah.
a lot going
Yeah.
on over there.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Hired.
Perfection.
You could make more like money as an extra, like
In the back.
Yes.
lady warming hands in the club, played by Sharice.
I don't know
You'll
why
have
people.
credits. You'll
We-
get
But
side credits.
people really do
Yes,
like.
see how we always going off to some other
Is that
place.
se-
I don't
Can
even know
y'all
how we
put in the
got
comments?
here.
Is that sexy? Can y'all write whether or not is it like is it appealing? Because I see a lot of
It
of
happens a
this
lot.
on the
I don't know how
internet.
this went, and I just want the people to know we have no idea how we go from one thing to the other. I don't have no clue how we just ended up over here,
From a lady.
but that's what
Naturally.
happened. That's what
Naturally.
You with
happened.
the ladies in the kitchen, I think.
Actually, it's
I was
salt
just
and
trying.
pepper.
I just was trying to make a point that
Oh,
out of this
yeah.
group, I was not the one calling them salt and pepper.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
I was
of the
trying to
whole
keep it
thing.
anonymous, and you just
No,
have
I
no
want
interest
people- I
want
in
people
Well,
to
she
know.
didn't want to be tied to it. That's what it was. She didn't want to be tied to it. I see her. Melly,
They go
over the
my
past 24 hours, I see you. I just want to let you know I see what I see. I see who you are.
I am so
After all
sorry
this
about
time.
that incident.
After all this time, I'm like,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry about that incident.
So salt and
okay.
pepper. Salt and pepper. Best song. We have a whole body of
For
work
me?
to choose from. Yeah, best song.
For me.
Mm.
All right, let me get it
So
together.
I'm a lady of the kitchen, and I try to choose not the obvious songs. I don't know why I'm drawn to like songs that weren't necessarily like number one,
Hits.
but they just mean something to me. Like Get Up for me is everybody get up.
Get up.
Do, 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 do.
Get up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
right.
Get Up.
I could
That
rock
was a
with
good
that.
one. Mm-hmm.
Me and Ebony Wyatt, shout out to Irvington. Shout out to Irvington. My oldest friend, Ebony Wyatt, we made a whole routine to get up. And literally, we took it very figuratively, and we were like sleeping. And then we got up. And I just remember that choreography. It was like this. And
I
like,
can't.
everybody get up. And then we started. So creative. And shout out to Ebony.
Hi,
Shout out to Ebony. Hi, Ebony. Yeah.
I love that. Great memories.
I would like,
can't.
and Ebony,
I
this is an
can't.
open invite. I would like for you to come on the show, and we could just do like a real quick clip of you and Sharice with this choreography. I
Yes,
would love
yes.
to
Oh,
see
we
it.
have
I would love it.
many.
I would
being
love
that-
to see it. No, I want to
being
see
that-
Get Up. I want to see Get Up.
Oh, okay. We got a lot.
Specifically.
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
sure
special
y'all do.
request for that. Y'all put it in the
required
comments.
laying down.
Make a fuss about it. Make a fuss about it. I want to see
Did you
it.
realize that I wonder if kids do that nowadays? Like, do kids do videos? Like, I used to live on the
TikTok,
third
for
floor.
TikTok, they do.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of the
short,
same thing.
but that's
I
kinda
remember
We
short.
did it for the love.
No,
we did it for the love. There was
we
no
did it
TikTok.
for no audience, right? Because there was nobody
Right.
recording. I
No.
remember I lived on the third floor over there in Irvington, and then the stairs going up onto the roof. We would stagger ourselves on these stairs to do our music video. Like
Yeah,
I
like you
wonder.
had it laid
But it
out.
was serious.
Like you,
It was
like
serious.
we really like
You
it
had
was serious
practice.
for us.
You
We
had times
you know.
when you were going to get together. I remember many of dance routines that we choreographed. Shout out to Lily. Lily Acosta was her name at the time. Man, me,
Remember
Lily,
remember I was
Tamika,
asking
used to
that
have-
question before?
used to have
Yes,
all kinds
I
of
do.
stuff going on.
I'm like, what
Man.
was her friend's name?
Yep, Lily and Tamika used to be in my driveway, and we would have all kinds of no talent show. We're not practicing for anything.
No, it was
But
for
we had
fun.
to be ready. And yo, sixth grade camp, we did any heartbreak.
Oh my gosh, we were at sixth grade camp together.
We
We
were.
didn't find
And-
this out until we were much older that we
Yep.
were at camp at the same time.
Yeah,
funny
me
is
and my
that?
5 friends, 5 of us, we practiced. The 2 Tamikas, Takira Cott, shout out to Takira. Shout out to Anitra. Anitra was in it was Lily, and Anitra was in the fashion show. So Get Up is a good one.
You can't talk about them without talking about Push It. I mean, that's cult classic, favorite, all-time favorite. The kids now know it. Like, I think that's just an overall hit for them.
But is it your
And that
favorite?
too. Is it my favorite? I think that it brings back a lot of good memories. I remember dancing to that one the most, right? I remember learning the routine the most. I think I remember even as I started going out to the clubs and they would play that, still doing the dance routine out in these streets. But I love saying
Hello.
I love saying out in these streets. I love saying out in these streets.
We were I was frozen, guys. I didn't see y'all for like 45 seconds.
Well, we
He
got it.
wasn't talking about
Kelly
nothing
was
but push
talking
it.
about dancing on Push
Dancing
It.
to push
It
it.
was inappropriate
And how did I
outfits
look
as a
in the
child.
camp? Like,
It looked fine. I think we would have noticed.
You looked fine, like you were just listening intently. Yeah, never mind. My favorite Salt and Pepper song of all time
Tell me.
is actually My Mic Sounds Nice.
my mic sounds nice. Check one.
Like Hot,
And
Cool,
we
and
do
Vicious,
that
I
now.
listen to like continuously. Like I never stopped playing Hot, Cool, and Vicious. And that was like my favorite song of all of their songs.
I
Dope.
like None of Your Business.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. One thing right on we tonight.
It's
not
none of your business. Yeah.
To me, it was like about
One
not
of the
having this double standard thing.
Yes.
And it was just
Mhm.
like, just because I'm the woman, you can't tell me what to do. I don't know. I like None of Your Business.
Mhm.
That,
I did
for
too.
me, yeah.
That
And
was a
shout
good
out to
song.
them for being out there with these messages at a time
Yes.
when it wasn't
Seriously.
popular,
Right.
When it
Let's
was
talk about
controversial.
sex.
Yes.
Talk about, and then they did the remix, right? We
Mhm.
talked about they said that let's talk about sex, and then they turned it around because let's talk about AIDS to bring awareness.
Mhm.
Like they did a lot of, doing the thing.
Yeah.
Aw.
Did you ladies
People-
check out the the Lifetime show on them?
I did not.
Ah.
I haven't either.
All right.
You said it was good. I think you did mention it to us.
It was good for me because it was nostalgic. I don't know that there was anything fantastic about it from but it's Lifetime. I mean, there was nothing
I
like
started watching the beginning of it. Did it start with them being in the call center?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I started to
they
watch
were
it.
in school, I think,
Or
something.
something.
I have to watch it, though.
Yeah.
And Martin
I do wanna
Lawrence.
watch
worked
it.
with them.
Martin was
And
in
Martin
there
worked
with
with
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Mhm.
that's where I started watching like a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But it's on my list.
Yeah. So what about videos?
Hey, everybody loves. So, I mean, this will be the second time that I'll use the word remiss in one of our shows. I'd be remiss
Are we counting?
if I
How do you
didn't.
know that?
Huh?
Are you counting remisses? How do you know how many times?
Because I rarely use the word. I've used
So it's
it
an
several
event when it
times.
happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, Shoop. That's a big one. That was a big commercial hit.
I
know.
never liked it. I never liked it.
I didn't like
But
it.
everybody, but I'm just.
I know
it's
a
one
lot
their
of people
biggest
did like
hits.
it. A lot of people did like it.
Mm-mm.
One of their biggest
It
songs.
never did it for me. I'm like,
It
what is
wasn't-
this mess? What are we even
Yeah.
talking about?
Here I go. Here I go. Here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness, man? Okay.
No.
Men. I
No.
didn't.
My
It wasn't
favorite.
the top.
No,
It wasn't a fave.
that's my favorite. Nothing.
Okay,
Big-
tell us
it's
how
one
you
of their
really
biggest.
feel.
It may be their one
Tell
of their
us
biggest
how
hits.
you really feel,
That is how I
Talia.
feel. And I love Salt and Pepper, but their career could have been fine with me. Now for Shoop and the rest of the world, y'all listen. Nope. My favorite video though was Shake Your Thing.
Shake your thing.
Remember they had the ripped
Ow.
jeans and the hats
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and the Salt and Pepper shirts.
Yeah.
That was such, and they were in the jail, right?
Yeah.
Because
EU.
they got put in jail for shaking their thing.
Shout out to EU for doing go-go music
Yes.
with them, and
Yes.
yeah,
That was a good video.
That was my
Mhm.
stuff. And they had like the
doing
little
a-
shh, 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 shh. Like I knew that whole dance routine. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, the good old days.
the good go-go music.
Danny,
Yeah.
Nelly, what y'all think about videos?
I mean, I'm probably still gonna go with Push It for me.
Oh, Push It's dope.
Yeah.
It was a dope video.
Yeah.
I agree.
Still
Come
gonna.
on, it was
those
a live
jackets.
performance. It was not technically a live performance, but it was a live
It was
performance.
They still wear those jackets, those S&P jackets.
The boots. the boots,
That's the
leggings.
poster I had on my
the
wall.
low
Those
heel,
jackets
the low
and those
heel boots,
Mhm.
the kitten heel boots,
That
the
is the poster I
jackets,
had up. Yes.
The
with
jacket.
And the stacking hair.
the
That's what they
shiny-
had, the
shiny
asymmetricals.
leggings.
Man,
Shiny
colored
leggings.
glasses.
They had the
Somebody had
asymmetricals.
glasses. Someone didn't.
this hair was never gonna stack. You know whose hair used to stack? Marilyn's. Marilyn's hair used to stack. I'm like, yeah, Marilyn could stack her hair.
With hairspray?
No, her hair. She got
Thick
her hair could stack. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, of course,
They
she
were
probably did
killing
have
it.
a lot. She probably did have some hairspray.
I mean, you had to have hairspray. You needed spray.
you needed the hairspray to
if
keep
you're
it
stacking
keep it.
anything.
to
yeah.
keep it there.
Yes.
That
Definitely had
little
hairspray.
Or else it
tight
would not
curl.
stay.
That
It
little
would stay.
tight curl would turn into a
Mhm.
little frizzy poof without the
Mhm.
use of some spritz. Trust me.
Yeah, she could stack. I couldn't. No, this hair, I could hardly keep a ponytail in. So
Danny, you got a video?
There's pictures of me stacking.
Oh, are there?
There's pictures
I
of
need to see
stacking
them.
going on.
I
I
Yeah.
think we should share those. I
Me
think
and
we'll
Sonetta Holly.
share the stacking pictures. Not minus mine.
I don't have any either, Melly.
No,
My hair wouldn't
I
stay
had
like
stacks.
you wouldn't
that. No. My
Wouldn't
hair
do
would
it.
not stay like that.
wouldn't do it.
Danny, you got a video?
So I'm gonna go out and go with What a Man. Because I like that video because it was a different look for them.
Yes.
You know, it was a different look. They did it with In Vogue. I like the video for What a Man.
Yeah.
What a man, what a man, what
I
a
like
man,
What a Man
what a
more than-
mighty
yeah.
good man.
Yeah.
He's a money
And
man,
Trench was in that
man.
video.
Yes, he
Shout out
was.
to Jersey.
Shout out to East Orange.
Yeah. What about now? Dancing is like sometimes mixed in the videos, right? But like, I know Push It. I mean, Push It was
Yeah.
Push
If
It
I had to
has
pick one for
classic
dancing, it would be
choreography.
Push It.
yeah,
Yeah.
Push It was like it. I don't know that I care for the video itself, but those dancing moves.
The dance routines.
Classic.
When it makes you want to learn the dance routine. I think
Iconic.
that's
Like
key.
who didn't do that?
But
right?
that's a workout. That's a workout.
Iconic.
Listen,
I
don't try
challenge
that.
anybody.
Don't try that dip back right now.
Try it. I
I'ma
challenge
try it.
everybody here.
No,
Look at
I'm
Sharice.
not
I
trying
want,
to dip back.
I want y'all to try it. Get it.
No.
Keep
I can
practicing.
do everything
until you do it.
besides the dip back. No,
I'm gonna try it, but not on air because I may not make it
I
back.
gotta no. I need
I'm
my
gonna
back.
try it. I'm
Trust
gonna challenge myself.
That's right. Keep
Let's
doing
try
Do
it.
it. Do
Keep
it.
doing
Try
them
it.
back bends, and you'll get it eventually. 2 weeks. I give you 2 weeks. You can get
I'm gonna
it.
try it. I'm gonna challenge myself. I'll let y'all know how that goes.
We'll see when we see you on
Y'all gonna
air.
see me in a back brace and be like, Melly, what happened? Trying to do the Push It video.
You all ever seen them live?
No,
I've never
Mm.
seen them live.
I don't think. No,
I don't.
It was
I
before
don't
my
think so.
concert going days.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Definitely
well,
didn't.
Salt and Pepper, they were dope, man. I think they ushered us through almost 2 decades of songs
Mhm.
that they contributed to the culture. And the fact that they're still out there touring, you know, it's nice to see. And I'm glad they
is.
were able to like mend their friendship after, you know, they took that break and had that little bit of beef. So
Somewhat
Are they
still
men- did they
not
mend with
mended.
Spinderella?
No, they haven't mended with Spinderella.
well, they don't. I saw some.
They don't
That's
comments.
consider
still
her
left
a
to.
member of the
That's
group.
still on the table. I don't think that they have
Hmm.
But I
mended
think
that
it's something
relationship.
to be said. Like, you know how, and you guys could probably relate to this. Like, there would be, like, your mom would have, like, a friend. And then the friend would bring their kid to the house. And then you were, like, forced to play with them. Like, it wasn't that you were, like, cool with them. It was just, like, you got to play with this kid. And you're like, all right, so what's up with you? Right? And then
Talia's
imagine
analogies are a
if
little
you had
harsh.
a friend over already, right? So it's you and your person, right? And then here comes this other person where your mom is like, you got to play with them. What do you even like to do? Like, where are you from? Right? And so
Is that the scenario?
that
I
is
feel
the
like
scenario.
that's the. I feel
Why is
like
that the
it's
scenario?
Like, it was
because
a
I feel like
girl
that's what
forced
happened.
upon
They were
them?
already together.
Yeah,
and
that
then
what that she
they
wasn't
did
their choice.
start all three of them.
I know, but she was in a lot of stuff. She was in the
No, because
majority of their stuff. Like
well,
that's
yeah, because she was contractually there, whatever. Like,
And shout out to her for sticking it out. She like, well, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get this check. I ain't thinking about y'all heifers.
cool,
But
but they never acknowledged her. Like
I
that's
think
how
that
it
they
was.
didn't give her monetary compensation for her time and efforts. I guess I think there's an issue there
Oh
with money. I
damn.
think there's an issue with money.
Damn.
yeah,
So it was your mama's friend's daughter.
that's pretty
Mhm.
much what it was. And you gotta
It's
say,
Really? Oh, that's
a
so
really
sad.
yeah, that's a pretty
Because
good
we didn't see
analogy.
that. We didn't see that growing up.
No, not at all.
No,
We thought
we would
they
have never.
was all
I would have never
friends.
known.
yeah, nah. If you watch that little biopic, it wasn't. Mm-mm.
See, I didn't see the biopic, but I was reading the
No,
article.
Like, she
had
almost
nothing
didn't
in
exist.
common.
She
Like,
almost
there was-
didn't exist.
There
in
was
the biopic.
articles like after the biopic came out, there were articles that kept surfacing about how she had come out and said, the reason is that the reason I'm not really in it or whatever the case may be is because they didn't ask me for my thoughts and opinions on doing it. I was kind of left out of that equation. And then other things started surfacing on how she felt left out of other things. So
Whose idea was Spinderella?
Herbie
Herbie Lovebug.
Lovebug brought her in, and he made up the whole persona. And there was another Spinderella, because if you look at the old
Yeah, I know
Hot,
there's
Cool,
more.
and Vicious,
There were two different ones. Yeah.
and on Hot, Cool, and Vicious, there's a different person on the cover. That's not the
Mhm.
Spinderella that we know, for most of the song. Even I think by the time we got to Push It, the new Spinderella had already been put.
I
into
remember the
mix.
switch though. 'Cause I remember being like, that's not.
Damn.
Yeah.
they switched to how they did them girls on Destiny's Child. It was
Yep.
that kind of.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right.
so it was serious, and they used to like tell us stuff like, "You're not in this group. Like you don't write anything. You don't get a say." Like, 'cause she tried to have like ideas and stuff, and they were such mean girls. Poor Cinderella. Shout out.
Damn.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to Cinderella.
All right, so we gotta go to
All right,
somebody else.
because we're not gonna make it.
Listen, we got 4 on the list. We ain't making it to 4. Just know.
It's not gonna happen. Let's go to the second one.
Okay.
Let's go to Lauren Hill next.
Mm.
Lauren Hill.
Mm.
Wow, Lauren.
Lauren Hill.
Can we include
How
Lauren's
you gonna
Fuji's
win?
time?
I think you have to kind of include the Fuji's time, right? It would be
Mm.
But I have a question.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on.
How you gonna win if you ain't right with them?
Come again.
Y'all help us.
Come
And this
again.
is why we're doing 3 artists.
Come
instead of 4 today.
again.
Like, shut everything down. I got a question. Wait. Hold up.
That's it too. And I'm thinking it's something like,
Me too.
you be thinking it's something that's gonna be like, wow, that's a
I
great
thought we were
question.
getting like a clarifying
I
question.
thought we were getting a fun fact
No.
or something like
I,
something
I,
like
I mean, I think it's still relevant. Like, how you
It
gonna
is.
win? And
That
you
will
ain't
always
right
be
with that.
relevant.
that. Yeah.
Always.
That will always be
I
Always.
think that's a
Always.
pertinent question.
Best Lauren Hill song. What y'all got?
That's
Best
what. That's
Best.
like
Pick
Best.
one.
That is
I don't want a list. I just want best for you. Not
For me.
for everybody else. Not chart topping and whatever else you want to do. For you.
Look at
What's-
look at my
what's the
let me look at my
best?
notes.
What's the
What
best?
was
Ooh.
Are you already?
What's yours? Say it. Go for it.
that?
The D'Angelo joint. Nothing even.
There's
matters.
nothing even. Yeah.
Weren't you
think
trying to pit that? Didn't we have that in the verses?
We did.
No,
And you
bull
were
stuff.
trying to say that it wasn't the best song.
That's not what I said. I did it. I
I feel like that's what it is.
did it. We'll run back the tape
Ugh.
I feel like that's
For
what it was.
today.
But
for today. That's
I
the one.
I would go with doo-wop.
Ah,
Oh.
that's one. That.
I think I was gonna say sometimes the person's best song is their most popular song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think so. If I'm doing her best song, I think it's "Killing Me Softly." Even though it was a Fuji song,
Right, that was a Fuji. Yeah, but that was
It-
a really great.
it was all Lauren,
Right.
except for the one time
Times. You're right.
2 time,
Mm-hmm.
1 time.
The things you'll do to get credits on a song, boy.
But don't get me wrong, 1 time, 2 time makes all the difference.
Does
it does, like, because it was a remake. Yeah. I think Killing Me Softly was her best performance, like just pure, unadulterated talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as vocals, I would.
Because you really got to see her vocals, like.
And like
I
I
do
don't
love
even know,
doo-wop
I don't
this
even
thing.
know whether there
That
was
thing.
music in that song. Like sometimes I forget whether music existed.
Look, I had to think about it.
Other than the
That's
beat,
just her voice.
like, is
Yeah.
there any melody in that song? Other than the burn, 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 burn. Like I think it's just a beat.
It was crazy.
Oh, you
Like,
know what was good?
I heard you had a good
That I
song.
feel like, yeah, that was the one for her. You know where her voice for me was also bomb when she did the song with Nas. Yes,
If I ruled the world.
I loved her voice on that. I
uh-huh.
loved her voice on that.
I mean, her voice is amazing.
Her voice is. It's unfortunate that she didn't give us more. Like I know she had some stuff going on, right? But I felt like there was that voice just had more to give. I don't.
Version of Kanye's "All Falls Down" with her on it. Did I
Mhm.
make that up in
Where
my
they
head?
did, where it's not Selena Johnson. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
She did
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
off
of
the-
good
I used to
stuff.
have it when we used to like download shit off of LimeWire
Napster.
or Napster or whatever.
We
And I
did
used to
no
have, like,
such thing.
all the
I did no
bootlegs.
such thing.
All the bootleg, like all
Statute of
the,
limitations.
I did no such things. I don't know what the
And-
statute
or
of limitation
not
is for
even
that kind of stuff.
LimeWire boot, like when they used to put all that stuff on CD back in the day, and you could buy it.
Mixtapes.
Like you could buy bootlegs and mixtapes and all that stuff. Which I
Her
love.
whole talking about CDs, her whole unplugged, her whole MTV unplugged. That
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the one where she started crying in the middle?
Was it the one for her son? Was it Zion?
No.
I love Zion.
I'm gonna think of it.
Tell me.
But, yeah, I can't think of it right now. But yeah, man, Lauren, I don't know. Best song for me is that. Danny, did you give us the best song?
I did.
Yes.
I said
Oh,
doo-wop.
the doo-wop.
Yeah, she did.
Ellie, did you give us the best?
No, but I'm gonna agree with Sharice. I think for overall, the Killing Me Softly
Yeah.
was it.
It's
Even the video
it was
was
crazy.
cute. They were in the movie theater. I thought the video was cute. Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
remember. Dare I say, I don't remember a lot of Lauren Hill videos.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
What's the one with the town on the record?
Doo-wop.
That thing?
Doo-wop.
Yeah.
Doo-wop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the
Like,
only
I
video
remember
I can
that.
think
That's
of
the only
right
one.
now.
And didn't she have a video for the
I
song
think
from
Everything
Love
is
Jones?
Everything. I think Everything
yeah.
is Everything had a video.
Everything.
Maybe
Maybe that was
I
the
like
record
to turn
one.
the lights
Maybe
down low.
everything was the record one. I think.
Yeah, I like the Turn Your Lights Down Low with Marley. Yeah, I thought that was a cute little remix.
That's nice. That was
Mhm.
nice. Yeah.
I mean, some of her best performances was when she's a Fuji.
Yeah.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Mhm.
Weren't they
You know
running
what it
through
is?
somewhere? They had videos for. They had a video for that. Weren't they running through somewhere? Weren't they running through the jungle or something?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or was
Yeah.
that Fuji Law?
Mm-mm.
No, it's Ready.
I know
It's Ready.
Fuji Law wasn't running through the city. Wasn't
Was
Fuji not through the
No, it's
city?
Ready.
just a Fuji? Wasn't Fuji just another word for Lauryn Hill? Now that we look at it,
No.
Oh.
yes.
I mean, she
Now
did
they
do
came
a
to
lot.
Irvington.
Come back.
Remember they came to Irvington High when we were there?
Yeah, we met them.
I
Like,
I don't remember meeting them.
Oh, they
We
were
had
in Miss.
special acts.
They were in Miss Owens' classroom. Shout out to Miss Owens.
Always.
She just would have random R&B singers in her classroom,
It was the best.
and you walk in, and Monica's like helping with the art,
They go,
They
y'all
like-
paintbrushes.
and like Monica just has a new song out called "Don't Take It Personal." Like this, the girl that sang "Don't Take It Personal," helping you with the arts and crafts.
I never stepped foot in that
Shout
room.
out to Miss. Like I would just walk into her classroom, and it just would be random people. What was it, Apache?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Apache? All the flavor unit,
Mm-hmm.
all the people would just be in the class. Like I'm
Helping
like,
out. doing community service?
Me and art.
Wasn't the thing.
I never took art at the
I
elementary
was just
school.
in her room.
No.
Kitty, were you the one who said that painting sips stress you out?
Absolutely.
Yes, she did. She is the one.
Absolutely. That was me. They stressed
I did
me
not know
all
that.
the way out.
She
Yeah,
did
I think
say
I
that.
talked about doing like
did.
a paint and sip karaoke or something.
And
she
I
was
said
like,
that I would
"Listen,
come, 'cause if you do it for your birthday, I will participate.
Attend and support.
I will.
did
But I
say
just want
you
you
to
to
be
know.
stressed out." That's
She
okay.
did
I'll
say
find
that.
something
Okay.
else to do. It just seemed like
She'll
something
enjoy.
that
She'll enjoy the karaoke part of it, not
it
the
never
painting
dawned
part.
on me that painting would in the lines would be like.
Listen, it stresses me out.
I did a paint and
Mm-mm.
sip that didn't have the picture drawn out for you. You had to freehand it.
no.
I'm like,
Oh no,
I've done several of those.
oh my
I
god.
can't.
I'm not
But
interested.
even if they draw the picture for me, it really
still
like people say it's relaxing, and I get none of those vibes.
People will say,
None.
just
you know who will say? The ladies in the kitchen.
Yeah. Just like they will say, cooking is relaxing. I bet.
The ladies of the kitchen.
See?
Hmm.
can be. I don't
can
cook
be,
well.
but-
I don't cook well under stress. If I try to bake a cake, like it's like the cake knows my energy. Like if I try to bake a cake and I'm stressed out, like it's gonna fall. It's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna like if I'm in a good mood and I'm baking. Oh, my cakes are moist. My icing is bomb. Everything is good. But if I'm stressed out, that cake it absorbs your energy. I'm telling you.
My mom says something about if your food is too salty,
It's
Something
something
about-
wrong with how you gonna win when you ain't right
there's
with it.
something wrong.
How is you gonna make some good food if you are
I mean,
a nasty individual on the inside? Your food is gonna
And
be
I
nasty.
feel bad because I'm like, I don't know.
Is that not the
Talking
question?
about-
How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Like, does that not translate to every aspect of your life?
You
It really
converted
does.
me.
Absolutely does.
Yeah.
I
We
want
should
her
start-
to be.
we should
I
start
want
a
Lauren Hill to
spiritual
be right
awakening.
within, so she can start, doing shows and stuff. I would see her.
That's my
You know,
grandma's
maybe
food.
that
People were
was it.
upset.
I mean, maybe that
People
was
were
it.
upset because people were trying. She was trying to come out and do some shows, and she was getting there like way too late, like just late. and
We
people was
saw her
waiting
at the
around.
theater at Madison Square Garden.
I was there. Was she on time? Was I
Who
there?
did- who
Y'all
saw
have
it?
to tell me.
I
I've been
think it was
forgetting.
me and Melly.
I say I
It
didn't
was one of
really.
us.
Y'all
I
be
wouldn't
doing
doubt that it
wild
was
things
me and you
without me.
because we be here doing some like we do have
Random
those
stuff.
random. Yeah, we do have some random stuff.
Random excursions.
Mhm.
Excursions.
Yep.
Let me
That
find
does
out.
happen.
Y'all got a whole other like secret friendship that I don't know about.
We do have
not-
very
it's not a
Remember,
secret,
what's that boy we went to
but
go
it
see
is a
his
whole-
book? We went to his book signing.
But I feel like it's just not the relationship that I imagine. I learn more and more every day.
We be going to
feel
Why
like
y'all gotta bring up old
It
stuff?
has
Why
a
y'all
more
gotta bring up
sinister
old
element
stuff?
to it. Like
It's
sneaking
not
off in the
sinister
night.
at all.
The
Sneaking
only
off in the
sinister
sinister
part
at all.
is that she throws me under the bus. Like I just come to find that out yesterday. Like I just
Why
this
we
is a
gotta
new
bring up old
development.
stuff? Y'all always bringing up old stuff. That's not.
I mean, yesterday it's
It's
still
okay to
fresh
bring
for
up
me.
old stuff when it's feel good old stuff, but y'all just always bringing up old stuff.
That was just a shocking element. A new added element to our relationship. That was just shocking. Damn, you that quick? Like you really that quick to throw somebody under the bus? Like throw me under the bus?
There's a psychological component to why things happen in my brain the way
But
that they do.
I just didn't expect it from you. Like I just
You have to understand the situation. You have to look at the big
it's like,
picture.
wow, no
to
one
understand.
asked anything. You just volunteered. Like that, we could have kept that secret for years.
It was a
I was just
subconscious
surprising.
thing going
My
on.
God,
It was a subconscious
"My
thing
God."
going on.
you know when you learn things about people.
It was a subconscious thing that
When you-
happened. And my
Lauren
When
Hill.
Lauren Hill, let's
When you
focus.
think you know
Lauren
Lauren Hill, and
Lauren
you really
Hill's-
don't.
Stop
Lauren
it.
Hill's not a dancer.
She's
So
not
what
a
about
dancer.
lyrics? What about lyrics? Now she's a lyricist.
I beg to differ.
About Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill had one of the greatest dance performances of all time.
Okay.
When?
Check the video, Sister Act 2. Joyful.
That is, no. I'm
Check
not.
yourselves before you
No.
break yourselves.
And I was all serious listening to
Yeah.
figure out what
That is
video
an
I was supposed
I
to
don't even
put on.
know why
No.
we even like every time she starts off, you think she's gonna say some stuff that you're gonna be like, oh,
we
she's
all
right.
leaning in. Like,
An
Leaning in,
iconic
yeah.
performance.
I really did. I was ready to look it up
Iconic.
and everything.
It's
I mean, too, I'm
iconic.
like, let me see what video Sharice is
No.
talking about. I have my phone ready.
no, sir,
I
and no,
beg
ma'am.
to differ.
No, ma'am.
But what about lyrics? What about lyrics? She's quite the lyricist. Quite the lyricist.
Guys, write in if
Alright.
y'all think that she had the most iconic. Like
Don't write
that's
that
an iconic segment of.
Don't write that.
It's
in
not
there.
Cinema.
even. Don't co-sign this behavior.
Don't write
Please
it.
co-sign this. You tell me.
Don't entertain it.
What have you done for him lately?
No.
Hey.
No. No. Lauren Hill's not
No.
a dancer. Moving
We're
on.
He's
No,
not.
not
We're
at
not
all.
doing
Moving
this.
on.
We're not doing this with you today. Nope. Lyrics.
No.
Nope. We're not doing
Are
it.
you going to do the whole thing?
She probably will if you let her.
Was amazing.
Ah.
You
No.
got with G.O.D.?
No.
You got with G.O.D.?
Kelly, don't say no about the G-O-D part. Don't let Sharice send you.
Oh, I didn't.
See? You see how she gets you wrapped
Are
up?
we denying
Next
this?
thing you know, you at
No.
the gates of heaven. They playing.
God know I'm down. God knows I'm down with God. What I'm saying no to is this erratic behavior of trying to get us to co-sign in saying that Lauren Hill is a dancer.
I
I'm
just
not
don't
doing-
think you
that's
can
what
throw
that's
out.
what I am saying.
You're
no
throwing
to.
the baby out with the
God
bathwater.
knows my heart. He knows I'm not saying no to him. He knows I am saying no to Sharice talking about that's Lauren. And it's not even a video. Like, what? I can't. I'm not entertaining that conversation.
We're gonna sit
move
here
along.
and deny Sister Act 2? Are we just not? You have to mention
There's
Sister
no
Act 2 when you talk
denying
about Lauren
for
Hill.
singing, but not
Yes,
for no
for singing,
choreography.
absolutely.
It's not dancing.
I don't.
Lyrics, ready or not? That's what I'm saying.
Was
for
it
Lauren.
St. Francis?
Ready or not?
Was it? What was the school? The Saint? You gonna
Ready
say
or
the St.
not.
Francis Choir? St. Aloysius, whatever that place was, whatever that group was, did
I
not
play
grant.
my enemies like a game of chess. With
No
rest,
stress.
no stress, and
Yeah.
I don't smoke cess, right?
Mhm.
My destinies manifest with some Gore-Tex and sweats. I make tracks like
Oh,
I'm
Gore-Tex.
homeless, right?
Yeah,
Remember we had a little Gore-Tex?
I don't
She-
think she's written anything better than that.
she's as good a rapper as she is a singer.
I would say
Mhm.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would say
I would
better.
have to
that's
agree.
odd. That's odd.
Yeah.
That you can do
And
both.
she's a phenomenal singing voice.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Who else
And
can
a phenomenal dancer.
No,
do that? No.
no.
Therese, why you keep trying to slip that in?
Why you keep
And the crying song is "I Gotta Find Peace of Mind." I gotta find peace of
that's-
mind. She starts crying with the little. That was the fantastic live performance. Live
was.
performance. That whole MTV Unplugged.
whole
I don't know
MTV
if y'all can
Unplugged.
find it anymore on
Yeah.
YouTube or whatever, but they need to
I
bring
know
that
they
back out.
can.
Those unplugs were like great.
Yes.
Yeah. Those were
Unplugs
great.
are amazing. I feel like unplugs are.
And-
You need to
and-
go. You need to go
and
seek
shouts
them.
and shouts for them because they always used to do because they also did unplugs for the Latino artists.
You know who I
Like
always
really dope
wanted.
unplugs.
You know who I always wanted to do an unplug, and they never did an unplug. But I feel like they would have murdered an unplug, and we would have seen them in a different light.
Who that?
I always thought Michael should have done an unplug.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think he rocked with
Strip.
MTV like that.
Strip
Like
all
an intimate
the-
setting,
everything away.
just sitting, the intimate, small.
Oh boy!
Because you would have really got, he had an amazing voice that sometimes you didn't hear as much with everything else that was going on.
But
So
also,
I feel that, Sharice.
Yeah.
but let's see.
Correct.
You know, Michael ain't sitting down the whole time he doing an unplug. Like, it's just no way.
I would have
that
loved
could have
to
been
have seen him
forced.
transition.
Yeah.
I
You know,
I think it would be a smaller space, but he's not gonna be sitting the whole time. That's
I
not.
would have loved to have seen, and I think he was trying to do something like that.
Hmm.
It was during the history era. He had something that he was doing at what's that theater? It's uptown. It's the Beacon, the Beacon Theater.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the midst of doing something, and I think it was supposed to be a little bit more relaxed and stripped down. And I would have liked to have seen that. And then something happened to him, and he got sick.
I wonder if and with Danny saying about like him having so much going on and not sitting still and all this other stuff, like I wonder because like we think of Michael Jackson as this great person, but we also know that like he was shy and had confidence issues. Do you think that he felt about his voice the way we feel about it, or do we think that he felt he had to do all of these like tricks and be magical for us to appreciate his artistry? Like I just feel like with live performances, like there was just always so much going on. To your point, Sharice, like I wonder if it was like a confidence thing because his voice was beautiful.
It really was.
Oh, it was.
But I feel like he feels like he's got to do all of this so you can pay attention to him. It's almost like attention-seeking behavior. You know how the youngest kids in the family, they be like that. But I don't know. And so that's the thing. That's the fire that was stoked. And he never got a chance to really show off his talents. Because like those songs that he has, and how did we get off talking about Michael?
This is a ladies of the 80s and 90s.
I just wanted to stress the importance of Unplugged.
We're gonna bring it back because we can have
a whole
episode. Let's talk. Let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it.
I feel like Michael is something that could take a whole episode just talking about Michael. Or 4. But we got to bring it back to the ladies. Back.
Yeah.
No, remember Sharice? No peen. Not just
you know what? I retract. Can I just say about the no peen? I don't want to offend anybody because my
no peen for the episode.
Well, no.
When we're talking for the topic.
When we talk about gender, I don't want to dismiss anybody when we talk about gender because there's people that are women that are not that might have a peen or don't have a peen or whatever. So I don't want to offend anybody because I understand. There's a thing, but right now we're focusing on those that identify as women. How about that?
Thank you.
There you go.
Michael,
so you watched the whole episode. I agree. Yes.
I like that you put that out there because that does make.
I always think about I reflect on our episodes.
I like that you reflect, and that's a very nice way to put it. So now we are focusing on ladies that identify as ladies, right? So we're gonna bring it back,
ladies.
And we can't bring Mike. We keep bringing Michael back. I think Michael comes up in multiple episodes that we do.
Well, I mean, you can't really discuss music. You can't really discuss music at all. Like you can't in this if you're talking about greatness.
That's
in music. Sometimes you have to bring up certain people and certain topics, so like I get it.
Absolutely.
I mean, but I was lost, so I
Sharice went down the path. Right? Sharice went down the path, and you went right with her.
Yeah, like it doesn't take much, right? Off. I am a squirrel. Like
we can always go back to Lauren's dancing if you would like.
No.
Are we moving on from Lauren?
Did everybody
phenomenal artist to be celebrated?
Yeah, because I think the last thing we talked about was the live performance.
And shout out to Jersey.
The whole overall.
Yes, I was going to say that.
Shout out to Jersey again.
Yes.
So
Jersey
the whole MTV
represents.
Unplugged, all vocals, all live performance. I think that's where we can move on from Lauren. If you can find that episode of Unplugged, I highly suggest it. That really is one of the greatest Unplugged.
I always end up listening to the music of whoever we talk about for the week. That's like my music for the whole week following.
Right.
Here's what I'm going to tell y'all about that Lauren Unplugged, though. Like, if you are not in a good space, like, emotionally,
don't
do
it.
That might not be what you want to listen to
make sure that you are lifted up before you go down there, because if not, Lauren will have you like in the bathtub, like with you'll have a damn bottle of wine and you know, just forget everything. So
Making poor
be
choices.
in a good place.
Making poor decisions and choices.
Making poor choices about past things.
Yes, be in a good space.
Nope, not doing that. Not doing that
A good
today,
space
Lauren.
first.
Moving along.
I like that.
All right,
Poor
who's our
choices.
next person?
So our final artist for today.
Is it final?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what
Yes.
this is?
Pretty sure.
Unfortunately,
Our final
unfortunately,
artist for today is Missy Elliott.
Ooh, hell,
And what a great artist to close out with.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
a great artist to close out. Because you said yee 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 yeah. Remember that was like one of her first
Yes.
songs
Yes.
she was on. What whose song was that?
The things you do. Yeah.
keeps me coming.
What's her name, Gina? We don't even know her name. Gina
Wait.
who? Gina Stewart. What's her name?
I don't
Gina
remember.
Davis.
I don't know. It's not
That's
Gina
the
Davis. It's the actress.
What's her name? I don't know. What's her name? Y'all tell me. Gina Waters. What's her name?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Stop it.
The things you do.
Stop making up names.
But we know Missy.
We know
Yeah.
Missy
You know
Elliott.
Missy.
All
Missy's
from that
good
one
time.
verse. All it takes is one verse
Feel good,
and some
fun
dedications.
songs.
Yeah, man.
Missy was excellent.
Mhm.
Yes.
And
It
I
was
don't
like
know.
excellence.
I'm gonna say this out loud. I don't know why I'm not okay with dancery, but I am okay with like it's you're from a nipper flam yamp. Like I don't know why I'm okay with
I don't understand that either.
Because she's flipped it and reversed it.
I don't know why I'm okay
Why
with
do y'all
that.
have such a problem with dancery?
I don't
I
like
hate-
it.
I hate
Holleration.
holleration.
I don't like it.
Ugh, I can't stand it. Don't even put me in a mood to talk about that. I'm glad Mary's on our list for future artists because I'm gonna talk about how I can't stand that song.
I am not so
I hate
judgmental as
hateration,
it comes to the
holleration.
making of the
Let's
word.
not even talk about that. Let's talk about Missy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hate holleration.
It irks your
Wanted
nerves.
to, you know,
It really
let everybody
does. Your
understand that
nerves.
sometimes I have inconsistencies that
Yeah.
I don't understand. So maybe
I
somebody
like
can help
because
me
she
out.
flipped it and reversed it, and it
Man.
was
So that made it
years.
okay.
It was.
But like, why am
years.
I saying? Why do I know like what
But
to
did
say?
y'all know that's
It's
what
your
she was
from
doing
the
when she
Flam
did it?
Yamp.
I didn't know that that's what she was doing when she
It was
did
reverse.
I didn't
It
know.
was reversed.
It didn't click. It didn't click.
Can I say that I was today old when I found that out? So it's okay.
Like right now?
Yeah, today.
Oh,
I
Oh,
was-
it was. They said she actually did reverse it.
yeah. It was a
Yeah.
literal
Never connected that.
reversal.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we
I
all
didn't
miss
connect
some
it either.
sometimes.
We all missed something.
Hey,
Mhm.
we all miss some, and sometimes we make stuff up.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
Lord, yes,
Yes.
yes.
And I'm one of those.
I think we've
Yes,
all
y'all
done
do.
that. We've all made stuff up
Yeah.
as far as lyrics.
And I'm gonna say to the kids out there, these websites y'all be going, they make up stuff too, because there's a lot
Yeah.
of things. I'm like, that is not
what they
Yeah,
say.
you
So,
here
cannot
we
just
are.
assume that those lyrics are correct.
Take it with a grain of salt. They're
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
But sometimes, if you, the chances are, if you don't know what the person is saying, they don't know neither, and they just
Yup.
making it up.
Remember when they used to
Facts.
put the lyrics inside the CD case?
Yes.
Oh yeah. And even then, the lyrics would be not what they would be
What they
saying.
supposed to be.
Yeah, sometimes they would be wrong.
That's facts.
Mhm.
Because I feel
But-
like the entire, here we go with Michael again. Never mind. I was gonna say
No,
the
don't
entire
go there.
thriller.
I know where you're
some of it
going.
was made up. They
I
made
know
it
where
up.
you're going.
Mhm.
Too high to get over. Yeah, yeah. Too low to get under. I know where you're going. Don't even tell me about that song because I
Yep.
know those lyrics and I know how they were written in the album. Don't even go there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's
Okay,
where I was
Misty.
going.
Let's bring it back.
Missy
Missy
Elliott.
video.
What's your favorite
Oh.
song? What did we
A
say? Our
favorite
favorite
song?
song?
She
Favorite
do-
song.
Can we talk about
Wait.
the economic impact she had on garbage bags?
But that's video. But
Can
we
we-
didn't
That's
do favorite
video. That's
song.
video.
But we didn't do favorite song.
Oh,
We did
What's
it.
my favorite song?
garbage bags shot up. Like if it was the time, if we had
My favorite
Robin
song.
Hood when that video came
Sharice.
out. Oh,
Look, we gotta break. We still doing songs.
Mine is
Favorite
I Can't Stand the
song.
Rain. I Can't Stand the Rain.
Is that your favorite song?
That's my favorite Misty song. Yeah. That
I have
song.
too many.
I can't. She was, but yeah.
I'm like Hot Boys.
My boy was good. I like For My People. This
If
is
you
for my
know
people.
what I.
My party people.
Whose song was
This is
Ladies'
for my
Night? Was
people.
that
was my
Missy?
stuff, too.
I don't think that was her
That
song.
was a group.
That was Little Kim's song, I want to say.
Was it?
But a bunch
Yeah.
of them were on it. But I think it
Okay.
was Little Kim's song. But I like that Missy sang, and then she came and dropped the verse on them at the end. Like, y'all not just going to use me to sing.
Yeah.
I'm dropping a verse in here.
Said,
too.
like, what she say? Like
I'm Patti LaBelle
Patti
or
LaBelle or
somebody.
somebody.
I like Lose Control.
Music makes you lose control.
That was, whose song was that?
Bass drop. Oh,
Sierra
that
was
was
in
with
that song.
Ciara. Mm-hmm.
Somebody else was in it too.
Ciara. What's that boy? Was it Fat
I'm
Man
gonna say it was.
it
I think
Ludacris?
so. I'm not 100%
Scoop,
sure, but
Ludacris? I don't know.
I'm 90% sure it's Fat Man Scoop.
But I feel like
well,
her
he was
songs
in it.
were
It was
like
Fat Man
feel good. It was like fun music, dance music, party music, getting ready to go to the club music. Like that's what I think of when I think of Missy.
What's the song that it is Sierra slow
That's Goodies. Why are you singing Goodies?
No, that's
Was 1-2 step.
Get
1-2 step. 1-2 step.
So listen, that's supposed to be a Sierra song, but clearly Missy like she was all up in that.
what shit?
She was.
Yes. Yes.
I gotta go back and listen to it.
You 1-2 step.
Yeah, let me see you 1-2 step. Like that was a good
Jazzy
collaboration.
Wasn't that a Jazzy Faye? Jazzy Faye?
I don't know. I don't know who produced that one.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
sang
think
it.
it was. I think it was.
Yeah, but Missy was all up in that.
Now
So
speaking of garbage bags, what do you think? Because she was very like she didn't care with the videos, and I think she was the one who did that. Like was the first to do like that. What is it like stop motion? I don't know what you call the technique where people are like moving fast and stopping. Like
And then
you know what
stop.
I'm talking about?
What's the video? I'm trying to think of the video. The rain was dope because it was different, right? Like no one had ever seen anything like that.
And the rain.
But what's the one with the when she had the little kids dancing?
Oh gosh, the girl, and then the girl did the damn. What's the name of that video?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Is it work it? Is it work it? Is it work?
It did, yeah, it's probably working.
Was it that?
Yeah,
was it that?
It was
with the
probably
kids?
working.
We'll
I mean,
well, yeah, we'll have to
we'll look it up. Y'all
I
put
will
it
look
in
it
the
up. We'll look
comments
it up.
if we don't
one.
figure it out.
So for me, my favorite song from Missy is 1-2 step.
That's not her song.
It is working with
her
the
song.
kid. With the
It's
kids.
not her song.
That is
Because
not.
I
We're
feel
not.
It's definitely Sierra's song, though.
Listen.
It says featuring Missy Elliott, and it really featured her. It featured her. It did what it said it was gonna do.
Can we
No
talk
false
about that whole
advertising.
era though of like songwriters and performers? Like that whole didn't they like sleep in a hotel room for like months?
She and
together?
Jodeci. Wasn't it her and Jodeci?
It was a couple of them. It was her,
It was
Timbaland,
her, and
Timbaland.
Yes,
I know she
Timbaland,
talked about
Genuine.
Genuine, Jodeci, all of them. Like I don't know the story. I'm really like making stuff up and embellishing, but I hear that they lived in like a
No, it
hotel
was-
room
No,
together.
I think there's
and
some
they
truth
they
to that.
couldn't they
Well,
couldn't sleep.
Devontae Swing took Timbaland, Jodeci, not Jodeci, because Jodeci was doing things, so they were a step above,
Mhm.
right?
Okay, and so Devontae was the
Yeah. So Devontae took under his wing Genuine, Missy, and Timbaland. And they all had a collective, and he was working them, like working them and getting them together. Same, I think, like not in the same way, but like Teddy Riley did that with the Neptunes, because they wrote what was the freak song on the
I know
beach
what you're talking about.
for the song
I don't
on the beach.
on the beat.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my God.
Teddy
Who's on the
Riley.
beat? Daddy, you know what they talking about?
No, I don't. I'm waiting to hear.
You know what I'm talking? It's coming. She's got it. She got me.
Who's got
She
it?
knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, Melly.
Yeah.
know it. I
So
mean-
that like Devontae was a mentor to them. and helped them learn the business and develop them. And then they went off on their own and did amazing things. That was such a good collaboration. Timbaland and Missy were like,
and they did all the stuff for Aaliyah.
Yeah. That was just an awesome grouping of people and making that music. And
but I think too, like the whole idea of like making sure that you
shake your rump shaker.
Okay. Neptune.
All I want to do is zoom, 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 zoom in the boom, boom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All I want to do is zoom, 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 zoom in the boom. What I say? How did I describe it?
On the beach. She
on the beach. They're naked. They're freaked on the beach.
I was like, thinking thong, but that was not. It was Rump Shaker.
Speaking of thong, did y'all see that whole thong song video? How they came up with the song and how brilliant it was, and it was almost like a classical. There's a video. I'll send it to you. It's amazing.
Like I've seen
about Cisco.
The making
of that song. I feel like I've seen that.
I'll send it to you.
There's a fantastic story about it.
It's an amazing story. It's really good. From like a oh my gosh, this came together and this came together. And one of the things, and like so many people had hits trying to make songs for Michael Jackson, and that's where that song was originally like supposed to be. It was a beat. It wasn't the thong. It wasn't the thong song. Okay. It wasn't the thong song, but it was in its beat form. Somebody was trying to make a song for him, and they talk about the evolution of that song and how the strings came together and how Cisco was just wanting to how you sing the same thing, but you take it up a notch. We talked about that last week. About how you say you singing the same thing, but you change the register and you make it dum, 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 yeah.
So let's bring it back to Missy.
He's amazing.
Oh no, because I was gonna say Pharrell, because I read this article about Pharrell and how he wrote all those songs he wrote for Michael Jackson.
He wrote a lot, right? But we
got it out real fast.
And they never got to the Michael Jackson, but they were hits for other people.
The two of them just go. We got to bring them back.
Listen, Missy would appreciate this conversation because she loves Michael Jackson.
I don't doubt she loves Michael Jackson at all. I don't doubt that at all. I think a lot of people love Michael Jackson. What I'm saying is we're going to bring it back to Missy. Trying to stay on task. I feel like I'm at work.
We're just connecting the dots.
I feel like I'm at my teaching job.
Missy,
dancing. There was a lot of dancing.
I was gonna say there was a lot of dancing.
There's a lot of dancing.
I mean, she just had this fluidity with her body that I was, amazed by. And she just made her dancing seem so effortless. It didn't look like she was
like she was having a good
she's
time.
working hard, but it doesn't look like it.
No, it looks like it comes so
Who was doing that?
Was
that Fatima's choreography? Was that a Fatima Robinson choreography? Was that who was doing it? I can't remember.
I want to.
And it was Hype doing the videos. It was Hype Williams videos. So I feel like it was Fatima Robinson choreography.
Really talented, edgy people coming together at the same, like people that just wanted to do cool and new stuff.
Renaissance. People don't say it, but I'm telling y'all, 50 years from now, it's gonna be titled as a Renaissance because that's what it was. And I feel like the videos, for the most part, like they're not as like that was an era where like the visual was very important.
Right.
Yeah, it's not important now. No one cares.
It was I remember it was a lot of like I said, Hype Williams videos, a lot of Little X videos, like that was those looks, right? Those
the
looks.
darkness,
millions
the rain,
of dollars,
millions of dollars.
Water imagery, like remember it would always be raining, and like it was just good, man.
Good time.
Yeah.
I think all her videos too, like all those up tempo dancing songs, those are like good workout songs. Like if you play that, you're gonna get a good workout in. Like if you know that's coming on and you at a workout class, you're about to be sweating something serious.
Yep.
Those
Actually, don't put it on for me. Don't put those on. Like,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
hurt
at the
yourself.
level. Exactly. Don't.
Because you're not gonna know your limits.
Exactly.
Get
Don't
carried away.
put those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather you not put.
No, I gotta tell y'all this story real quick. Yo, it was one Christmas Eve and everybody was at my house. And for some reason, Sharice and Karima broke off into this dance off. They started challenging each other dancing.
I remember that.
Like,
I don't remember.
They were nonstop. And then what ended up happening, and there were like other people there, like other friends, and Karima did a split. And then Sharice was like, she was so like floored by it because she's like, that's not dancing. And everybody was like, oh, and Sharice like, no, it's not dancing. That is flexibility and gymnastics.
Correct.
At least you remember now.
Because
I was so mad.
how does one split negate an entire
I've been popping and
performance?
locking flawlessly for like the last 15 minutes.
Flawlessly
And y'all gonna throw in the towel over a split.
correct. I remember the argument. And
Oh
that still stands. So guys, if you can write in the comments
You can't.
whether you agree
cannot.
or not.
On a
That
memory
is
card
It
somewhere.
negate, like, I never saw Michael Jackson do a split. And he's the greatest dancer of all time.
Yo,
I
Sharice
hate
was
to, I'm
dancing her
sorry
heart
to
out.
bring it back. I'm sorry to bring it back, but
I'm just
never
gonna let it go. I've been trying to keep us on
But
track,
to prove
y'all.
a point,
I've been trying to keep us on track.
But to prove a
I
point,
know
a
we could. I
split
knew we
does
were not
not
gonna get to
make-
4. I knew we was gonna get off topic. I knew we.
a
And I
split
try
does
to-
not make
I
a
just
great
want y'all to
dancer.
know that I try to keep us on track, and it doesn't happen. And I just gotta. Sometimes you gotta know when to throw in the towel.
I'm interested in what the viewers and the listeners think. A split? I just,
It was impressive.
Um,
On a wood floor, it was impressive.
I guess
We
it
still-
is.
listen.
But it wipes out everything that you just did. I don't agree.
Y'all, we gotta
Danny,
wrap
help
up.
me
We gotta
out,
wrap up.
Danny.
We gotta wrap up.
Danny, help
We
me
gotta
out.
wrap up. We gotta
I
wrap up.
can't.
We're gonna wrap it up, Melly. It's a wrap.
I'm gonna
It's
need
I'm
over.
really
help me
interested
We
in
out.
lose
y'all's
control
comments.
every time. It's okay.
We've
You just have to
concluded
accept it.
that
The TV
Talia
show
and
makes
Sharice
us
gonna
lose
go
control.
on their
Lose
tangent.
control.
Danny, I'm gonna need you to help me.
Podcast makes us lose control.
I can't be
Podcast
bad
makes
cop
us
on
lose
this
control.
show. I can't be bad cop. I just can't. I don't want to be bad cop all the time.
Podcast makes us lose
Yo,
control.
we gotta wrap up. It's
Yes.
time. We'll listen.
Okay.
Let's come back and maybe we'll talk about some more artists at a later date and time.
Split?
I don't even know.
Can we have a show on splits? Because
No,
I
we
think this
cannot.
is a worthy discussion.
No, we cannot. Melly, you got something you want to say to the people?
I got something to say to the people. People,
The
I just
lady
want
of
y'all
the
to know
kitchen.
that I be trying to keep this us on task. I'm trying every week. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us and listening to us and following us on this journey to these places and these tangents that we got to come back from. I just want you to know we drop a new episode every Wednesday. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Anchor. We have a lot of things coming up in the future. Some
Do
merch,
we?
a lot of fun things happening. A lot of fun episodes happening. Please remember to like, to follow, to share, subscribe. Please understand that sometimes we're going to go on a tangent. And
Every
the topic at hand may not be what we're going to talk about the whole time. But that's because it comes from a place of love.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. We love this era. We love the 80s and the 90s. This is where we were growing up. And it's going to happen. And sometimes it's going to happen even when we're not talking about the 80s and the 90s. So just know, I'm going to try to keep us on task. Every Wednesday. You
I
can
love you for that.
hear every Wednesday.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you. Just throwing it out there.
Podcast makes you lose control. Podcast makes you lose control.